Argentina takes over Antarctica. Today we discuss Antarctica has been one of the most enigmatic places in the world, and today we are going to discuss if Argentina is going to take over the Antarctica. And the answer is they technically already did. So we're going to explain a little bit more on that later. Argentina is actually one of the 7 countries that has territorial claims over Antarctica. And this is reflected on the Antarctica Treaty of 1959 and is joined by 7 other countries. One is the neighboring Chile, that they have an overlap claim on a small portion of Antarctica, but also that includes Australia, New Zealand, France, Norway, and the United Kingdom. Also on the past, both Spain, but a long way back, they had a territorial claim on Antarctica, and also Nazi Germany. Well, that was a long way back. However, on recent years, Argentina has done significant moves in order to increase their presence and operations within Antarctica, and this is what we're going to discuss today. But before, let's do some historical review of Argentina regarding Antarctica. So the discovery of Antarctica goes back to 1821, where 3 different people are claiming such discovery. A British merchant, a Russian scientist, and a seal hunter. The history of who has the claim of being the discoverer of Antarctica is kind of a loose thing, so we're not going to get into that today. However, regarding Argentina has over 120 years of presence within this territory. Of course, is very close to the southern part of the country. In 1880, the then president of Argentina, Julio Argentino Roca, supported expeditions through, of course, the Antarctica region. In 1901, a lighthouse was installed within the Antarctica territory by Argentina, and by 1904, officially Argentina takes over one part of Antarctica, a weather station in the Lowry Island of Antarctica. Between the years 1939 and 1956, Argentina increased its presence in Antarctica. They established several permanent bases that are spread throughout the Antarctica region, at least the part that Argentina claims territory. In 1951, Argentina established the Argentina Antarctic Institute that was mostly a scientific operation. Now, regarding the territorial claim of Argentina, actually Argentina considers that particular territory in Antarctica as part of the Tierra del Fuego province. And actually, yet again, in 1951 is signed the Antarctic Treaty that has their HQ in Washington, D.C., with several dozens of countries that, of course, Argentina is one of them. And in 2004, the Antarctic Treaty develops an Antarctic Treaty Secretariat, and the headquarters of such secretariat is actually in Buenos Aires. Now, regarding the facilities and infrastructure in Antarctica by Argentina, those are yet again expanded on the 1950s, starting with Base Esperanza, or Hope Base, Hope, of course, Esperanza in English, also known as the BAE. And this particular facility has 43 buildings with permanent presence and actually receives several tourists from the mainland Argentina. Also, Argentina has a couple of milestones regarding Antarctica. The first ever born child in Antarctica is actually an Argentinian citizen, And also, Argentina established the first school in Antarctica, and also that will be the school that has the southernmost location on the world. Now, recently, the game changer regarding infrastructure and logistics in Antarctica came from the BNI, the Integral Naval Base. That is a particular project that has been, on the works on the past years, but right now with Javier Milei is actually joined on this particular project, of course, with the local authorities of Tierra del Fuego provinces. This particular BNI, this naval base, will be located on Ushuaia, that is the most southern city within Argentina, and actually very close to the Argentinian part of Antarctica. This naval base will be very important regarding logistical and military presence. Now, the main goal with the BNI is for Argentina to establish, first, of course, further develops their presence and operations in Antarctica, but actually can offer services to the rest of the countries interested in Antarctica regarding operations, also logistics, scientific endeavors, and so on. Remember that Antarctica has a particular dynamic regarding all of the operations that are within this territory overall, and most of these operations are regarding scientific research and also, of course, the logistics that are very particular for this region of the world. The investment is not going to be cheap. It's around 310 million US dollars. The first stages will cost around 160 million US dollars, and stage 3 will have a price tag around 150 million US dollars. So Javier Milei visited Ushuaia just several months ago, and he was joined back then by the Southern Command commander, the General Laura Richardson, that right now she is not the commander of the of Southcom. However, that also bring a lot of buzz regarding the future operations that you might have over there, not only civilian, but also with military purposes. Now, this particular project didn't start on 2024 because the main political promise of Javier Milei was that he will significantly reduce public spending, and he had a particular political slogan called No hay plata, or there is no money left. But however, on 2025, the federal government in Argentina is poised to approve a loan of 163 million US dollars to the province in order to start developing this particular project of the BNI in Tierra del Fuego. These particular facilities, the BAC Petrel, that is a particular air and naval base, and this particular hybrid base that it will host both air operations but also naval operations for logistics and similar purposes, will complement all of the operations that will be able to put on operation, that will be able to be commissioned in order to make Argentina and Tierra del Fuego actually the main logistical hub in order to reach Antarctica. This particular move of investing in facilities within Tierra del Fuego in order to serve Antarctica, that is a very particular geopolitical move, also one way to generate soft power for Argentina, and of course there is also economic incentives in order to pursue such investments and such projects. So on that regard, is a win-win for everyone involved within, of course, Argentina. First, the President Milei, that enhances his political capital. Also for the province of Tierra del Fuego and the local authorities. For Argentina overall, a great move regarding geopolitics and soft power, and the rest of the world, especially the nations involved on operations in Antarctica that will have a more easier time regarding the logistics of this particular part of the world. Thank you for watching Continental Insider. Please like, share, and subscribe. Follow us on social media, and if you want to work with us, continentalinsider.com. Thanks again, and have a nice day.